Some jobs are dirty, some are dangerous. King crab fishing in the Bering Sea is both, and it might just make you rich. The red king crab is the prize, massive, spiny, and living in the cold, dark waters off Alaska. These crabs are worth a fortune, turning every catch into a high-stakes gamble. King crab is a delicacy, prized for its sweet, tender meat. The demand is sky-high, but catching them is anything but easy. Fishermen bet their lives for a shot at this underwater gold. The story of king crab is one of hard work, danger, and the dream of striking it rich. But when luck strikes, it's unforgettable. And when a crew pulls up a legendary pot, it's a moment that goes down in fishing history. Welcome to the world of king crab fishing. Forget water coolers. These fishermen have the Bering Sea as their office. Their vessel is a floating factory, tossed by waves, battered by wind, and slick with ice. The crew is tough, working 20-hour shifts with little sleep and less comfort. They rely on each other for survival. One mistake can be deadly. Preparation is endless. Engines checked, hydraulics tested, gear inspected. Hundreds of heavy crab pots are baited and stacked, ropes coiled, every move calculated. Life on board is a cycle of hard labor and brief rest. The noise is constant, steel clanging, engines roaring, wind howling. The cold is bone deep, but the horizon is endless. There's a raw beauty to this world, the power of the ocean, the unity of the crew. They're hunters on a wild frontier, pushing themselves and their machines to the limit. Every day is a battle against the sea, fought for the chance at a hidden treasure. The stakes are high, the risks higher. But for these fishermen, it's all part of the job. They prepare, they endure, and they hope. Because out here, fortune favors the bold. The next pot could be the one, and every haul is a test of skill, strength, and luck. This is life on the Bering Sea. Dangerous, demanding, and unforgettable. Only the toughest survive, and only the luckiest strike gold. You don't fish for king crab with a rod and reel, you use a crab pot. Picture a steel cage, 8 feet square, weighing up to 800 pounds. Lowered by hydraulic cranes, these traps are built to survive the crushing deep. The secret is the bait, herring, squid, or cod, stinking up the water and luring crabs inside. Crabs crawl in through funnel-shaped entrances. Easy in, impossible out. The captain uses sonar and experience to find the crab highway on the ocean floor. Pots are dropped in strings, marked by buoys, and left to soak for a day or two. It's a waiting game. Will the pot be full or empty? A good haul means hundreds of crabs. A dud means wasted effort. Every pot is a gamble, with thousands of dollars riding on each drop. When the pot breaks the surface, it's like spinning a roulette wheel. Sometimes you win big, sometimes you lose. But every haul is a shot at fortune. The art is in the timing, the placement, and a little bit of luck. For the crew, every pot is hope in a steel cage, and sometimes, hope pays off in a big way. For the Patricia Lee crew, it started as just another day. Gray skies, cold air, and the endless rhythm of baiting and dropping pots. The captain, a seasoned veteran, studied his charts and trusted his gut, guiding the boat to a spot that looked like any other. The crew didn't question him. They knew experience mattered more than luck. Pots were baited, stacked, and dropped one after another, each a gamble. Among them was a pot destined for history, though no one knew it yet. With a splash, it vanished into the depths, rope spooling behind. The crew moved on, focused on the grind, pulling, sorting, hoping for a good haul. No one expected anything special. The sea kept its secrets. All they could do was wait. The pot, soaked in darkness, a silent trap on the ocean floor. The crew's minds were on survival and filling the tanks, but beneath the waves, something extraordinary was happening. The stage was set for a record-breaking catch. After days of soaking, the Patricia Lee returned to the buoys. The sea was rough, the work dangerous as ever. A deckhand snagged the line, and the winch groaned, hauling the heavy pot from the deep. As it broke the surface, the crew saw something strange. No water sloshing, just a dense, writhing mass. The pot was overflowing with crabs, packed so tight they spilled through the mesh. Silence fell, then shouts erupted as the crew realized what they'd found. The pot was dumped, and a river of red king crabs poured out, burying the sorting table. Crabs spilled onto the deck, chaos but the best kind. Even seasoned fishermen stood in disbelief. This wasn't just a good haul, it was the pot of a lifetime. The kind of story you tell for years. The crew laughed, cheered, and got to work sorting the mountain of crabs. Every crab was another dollar sign. The haul was staggering, far beyond anything they'd seen. It took ages to sort, measure, and count. The payday was going to be massive. They'd hit the mother lode. For a moment, the grind faded away. They were living every fisherman's dream. The impossible had happened. A mountain of crabs is impressive, but what's it worth? King crab prices are set by the pound, fluctuating with demand and quota. Let's say it's $10 a pound. The average crab weighs 6 pounds, but this haul was anything but average. Normally a pot might hold 200 crabs. About $12,000. This pot had over 800 legal-sized crabs. That's nearly 4,800 pounds. Almost $250,000 in one haul. The crew's jaws dropped as the numbers added up. It was a statistical miracle. A 1 in a million shot. Most crews never see a payday like this in a lifetime. For the Patricia Lee, it was a season's worth of luck in a single pot. The captain's skill, the crew's hard work, and a dash of luck had paid off. The story, and the number, would echo through the fishing world. This was the pot that changed everything. Numbers tell part of the story, but the crew's memories say it all. A young deckhand recalled, "I just went quiet. You see the pot break the surface, and it's just alive." Even the captain, usually stoic, admitted, "You dream about a pot like that, but you never expect to see it." The crew exchanged stunned looks, then broke into grins. No words needed. The financial impact was immediate. Crab fishing pays by shares, and this pot meant a windfall for everyone. "You're always doing the math," a veteran said. But with this one, the numbers didn't seem real. For some, it meant paying off debts or starting a college fund. For others, it was a life-changing boost to retirement savings. But it wasn't just about money. To be part of a world record, that's something you tell your grandkids, one crewman said. The pride was palpable. These men worked one of the world's hardest jobs, and this was their moment. The story of that day would last forever. We were the guys who pulled up the $250,000 pot. In this business, that's a title worth more than gold. The legend was born on a cold gray day in the Bering Sea, and for the Patricia Lee, it was a memory that would never fade. Money comes and goes, but stories like this are forever. That day, they became legends. A record-breaking pot isn't just a payday, it's a turning point. For the Patricia Lee crew, it meant security, freedom, and a future. Debts paid, mortgages secured, college funds started. One haul changed everything. For greenhorns, it was a head start. For veterans, a boost to retirement. The money brought peace of mind and options they'd never had. It was a reward for years of risk and hard work, but the real prize was pride and legacy. The Patricia Lee became legend, their story inspiring others. The sea had given them more than cash. It gave them a place in history. Their lives were changed forever, not just by money, but by the story they'd carry for life. The $250,000 pot is legendary, but it's the exception, not the rule. Most days are filled with grinding work, empty pots, and real danger. Crab fishing is one of the world's most dangerous jobs. Every trip is a risk. The sea is unforgiving, and luck is rare. But the dream of a big haul keeps crews coming back. It's a modern treasure hunt, adventure, camaraderie, and the hope for fortune. The story of the Patricia Lee inspires the next generation to brave the elements. For every legend, there are countless untold struggles. So next time you enjoy king crab, remember the risk and courage behind it. It's a dirty, dangerous job, but someone has to do it. And sometimes, just sometimes, the sea rewards the bold.